Let's talk race equality in the NHS. The NHS are the fifth largest organisation in the world, with over 1.5 million staff, of which 20% are from an ethnic minority background. Year on year, the NHS is attracting more ethnic minority staff into its workforce. As data is collected, 9 WRES indicators are used to identify the differences between white and ethnic minority groups within the NHS. Actions can then be taken based on the results of each indicator to target race equality. Let's briefly highlight each of the 9 indicators. Indicator 1 shows the percentage of staff in each of the payment bands compared with the percentage of staff in the overall workforce. Indicators 2, 3 and 4 focus on recruitment, disciplinary measures and staff's continual professional development. Indicators 5, 6, 7 and 8 are taken from the NHS staff survey data and focuses on people's experiences around bullying, harassment and abuse at work, as well as their beliefs around being provided equal opportunities for career progression or promotion. Finally, Indicator 9 compares the percentage differences between white and ethnic minority staff at board level. Now that we know and understand each of the WRES indicators, we'll reflect on the WRES data from 2020 and take a look at 2 areas of focus for 2021. One is called the Disparity Ratio, and the other is called the 6 National Actions, set for organisations by the National EDI team. So firstly, let's take a look at the Disparity Ratio and what this means. As demonstrated in the example here, it focuses on who progresses through the pay bands and compares the differences at each level. From this, you can identify the disparity ratios for each band and may set out talent management strategies to help reduce the disparity ratio so staff can progress equally across the pay bands. Now moving on to the 6 national actions. These have been set out to demonstrate and support the overhauling of recruitment. In the South East, we have an approach to work with organisations to set minimum standards for all 6 actions, highlighted here. The South East approach to help organisations with the 6 national actions is broken down into 3 phases. In the first phase, we've engaged with all directors and workforce leads to help them understand the 6 national actions and explored ways to advance equality to lead to a set of minimum standards against these 6 actions. The next phase, throughout May, involves stakeholder groups to map out the current recruitment process so we can better understand the minimum standards we need to set out for ourselves. In June, the third phase, 6 ICS groups across the South East will work together to develop their approach for the 6 national actions. After these 3 phases are complete, the organisations then set out implementing these measures. To help them do this, a reporting structure is put in place to ensure the minimum standards are met. This mechanism is structured so that every ICS has a Turning the Tide workforce group so that they can discuss and report internally. They will then report their minimum standards via the regional Turning the Tide workforce subgroup at the end of May. These will be collated by Kavita Chapman, the head of EDI for the South East, and sent to the national team in early June. As part of this final phase, all the information and work is collated from all the organisations involved, from HR, EDI and various strategy teams. This is then fed back into the reporting system to ultimately help race equality in the NHS.